In San Francisco in the mid to early 1930s, we saw a booming art industry as the United States itself was creating its new version of patriotism through its artists and or reinforcing patriotism through art. Lucille Blanche and Arnold Blanche met in Minnesota, both being students of the Minneapolis School of Arts. And many years later, they would host and get to know the artists Diego and Frida in their apartment while Diego was commissioned to do the Allegory of California. This picture is from their time spent together, and y'all can tell me how you feel about this in the comments. Many nights, Frida Kahlo found herself in Lucille Blanche's studio, and that's also when they decided to invite 14-year-old Pele de la Pe
Finding a studio while they were temporarily here while Diego was doing the Stock Exchange mural. I got acquainted with them through the Blanches, who had a studio in the same building. Lucille and Frida and I would get together and draw these composite drawings where each one would start on a particular sheet of paper and then trade them off, pass them around, and which was usually quite either very obscene or horrendous and bloody or sensuous in some way.
So there was no particular concern with your age at that point for those?
Not at all. I was looked on as a total equal.
And you're like 15 years old at that point?
Yeah.
And again, these are two grown women with a 14-year-old girl. Supposedly noted as Pele was not naive, but Frida and Lucille took pleasure in exposing to her to some renegade ideas at their get-togethers. So we pull from the book when we say, Pele was the only one free from the overshadowing presence of an artist's husband. Like Frida, Lucille was an inspiring artist who followed her husband, Arnold, to San Francisco for his one-year teaching position. Lucille and Frida may have depicted men brutally hurting or killing their spouses because on some level, the woman felt beaten up by their subservient roles in life, art, and marriage. Pele observed, the painter's world was still a man's world. I like Lucille's paintings better than Arnold's, but she played a distinctively second fiddle to the maestro. This was certainly true of Frida as well, but both Frida and Lucille enjoyed breaking the rules. Lucille reveled in creating erotica, something frowned upon by the male artist establishment. Yes, she studied paintings with Robert Herney and John Sloan, rebel artists who depicted the marginalized. But according to Lucille, they didn't discuss their artistic ambitions or challenges they faced as women artists. I mean, this isn't surprising. Most women artists of this period didn't talk about their work with one another or their shared experiences of living in a man's world.